Okay, we're ready to go live. I've been at this for a couple hours. First time streaming, officially streaming live. Start with this. This is going to be the first episode of many, and just one of many topics that I have. So, this is your name equals your destiny. Now, if you're not following me on some of the other platforms, up here you can see there's a list of some of the most popular platforms where you can follow me. And if you like the content of this, you can also share it and like, so the people get a chance to understand that their name equals their destiny. See, most people are under the impression that their name is just a coincidence, and that is not true. Your name equals your destiny. Real quick, I have to use the Bible for this, but here we go. Let's go to this. Let's see, here we go. In the book of Jeremiah, chapter 1, verse 15, in the Bible, it reads, verse 5, I'm sorry. It says, "Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee." And then if we go to the book of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 17, you'll see why I'm reading those in just a minute. Let's see, 2:17, it reads, "To him that overcometh will I give to eat of the hidden manna, and I will give him a white stone, and in the stone a new name written." So, if you thought that your name is a coincidence, that is not true. Your name is not a coincidence. Some examples of it. Abram's name in the Bible was changed to Abraham, and that remained his name until the day he died. Sarai, his wife, her name was changed to Sarah. Jacob, their grandson, his name was changed to Israel. And that is still the name of the country of Israel till today. And then some people will say, well, that was in the Old Testament. Well, guess what? Even in the New Testament, Simon, his name was changed to Peter, and Saul was changed to Paul. Now, let me give you a little nugget here. Something a lot of people don't realize sometimes. If you look at the names of the first 10 men in order to have been born into this world, they're usually known as the first 10 patriarchs. The meaning of their name will shock you what it's telling you. It has a prophecy hidden within the meaning of their names. So the meaning of Adam is man. Seth was appointed. Enosh was mortal. Kenan, sorrow. Mahalalel, the blessed God. Jared shall come down. Enoch, teaching. Methuselah, his death shall bring. Lamech, the despairing. And Noah, rest. put them all together in the same order that they were born into this world, it reads, man was appointed mortal sorrow, but the blessed God shall come down teaching. Then his staff shall bring the despairing rest or comfort. So again, your name is your destiny. And if we take your name and we convert each letter in your name to the first language to have ever existed, and a lot of scholars will disagree with me. This is a theory, not that I have created, but that a lot of people or many people might agree with. And it is that Hebrew is the first language. We can call Hebrew the language of the gods. Again, Hebrew is the first language to have ever existed. If you look at ancient Egyptian and you look at Arabic, they're somewhat similar or derivative of Hebrew. And actually, Aramaic is what enlaces or intertwines between Arabic and Hebrew. So many of these are very old languages. But again, the very first language to have ever existed, which I call the language of the gods, is Hebrew. A lot of old scholars even go on to say that the translation of Genesis 1:1 is not exactly accurate, and it is because of anti-Semitism. It is anti-Semitism that has made it what it is. So when it was translated, because there's some ignorant people out there that are anti-Semitic, they hate Israel, they hate the fact that the United States supports Israel. And to be honest, many times they hate Jews in general. But at the end of the day, some scholars believe that the true and correct translation to Genesis 1:1 is, in the beginning God created the heavens, the earth, and the Hebrew language. But if that was true, regardless, I believe that in the beginning they already spoke Hebrew, and I believe Hebrew to be the language of the gods. So if we take your name and we take each letter of the name and convert it to the original Hebrew language, we can come up with what the meaning of your name is. Let me give you an example. Somebody pretty famous that a lot of people know, Trump. By the way, I've done this for, I've designed a way to find out what the name of your meaning and the meaning of your last name is. And I've done this for foreign dignitaries, for former presidents in other countries already, senators, representatives. And I did, for whoever I did it because I looked up to them, but I never thought of doing this for anyone else. That being said, let me give you an idea. Let's take Trump, for example. His name is Donald J. Trump. So his name says a lot about him, but most everybody knows him as Trump. Now, if we take each letter of his name and convert it to the original Hebrew, this is what it says. It's a person with a covenant who leads and has the highest position, whom inherited a massive chaos, but with just a word spoken by him, bring security to a nation and the world. Again, if we take his just his last name, not even the first name, that's what it says about him. And if we were to convert, like the T in ancient Hebrew would be Tav, the R would be Resh, and we go into and we use a Vav for the U, the M to be Mem, and the P would be Hey. So if we take his whole last name for Trump, and we find the meaning of each letter with which his last name is composed, then this is what it tells us about him. And you can decide for yourself if this is accurate or not. Trump, a person with a covenant who leads and has the highest position, whom inherited a massive chaos, but with just a word spoken by him, he brings security to a nation and the world. Now, I'm able to do this for your name, for your last name. And if you're interested in finding out what your destiny is, then you can send your name. You can do a private message on any of, let's see if we can, let's see how we do this. You see some of my platforms up there, whichever one. You can follow me on any of those platforms. And you can go ahead and send me a private message, or you can chat with me during this live, and I'll give you more information as to how I can do this for you. Obviously, it does have a cost. It does have a minimum purchase of $100. And if you send me it can be a text message on any of my platforms. You can send me an email to my email address, which is eliasbochamp@hotmail.com. And that is all the way at the beginning. If you see it up there, you see my email, you can send me an email there. And I will gladly respond back to you with what the price would be if you're interested in knowing. Now, over here, I can also include, at no additional charge, your lucky numbers. That way you might know when it would be the best time for you maybe to schedule your wedding, schedule a trip, vacations. So again, at no additional cost, I will include what your lucky numbers are, because those are also in your name. So again, your name is your destiny. Maybe you didn't even know it. But your name has your destiny written all over it. It has your destiny hidden within it. So if you're wondering what your destiny is, if you're wondering what your name means, and see what a lot of people don't realize is, you think your mom and dad, or maybe an aunt, a cousin, who knows, maybe an older sibling chose your name. They didn't choose your name. Your name was given to you by God himself. That's why your name hides, that's why your destiny is hidden within your name. Because he knew you in your mother's womb. He knew you before you were conceived. And because he knew you, he knew what your purpose was, he knew what your destiny would be, and what your purpose in life would be. So again, when you think, let's say you change your name legally, it was still all drafted before you even decided, before you even came up with your name. So if you want to know what the name, what the meaning of your name is, you can send me a text message on any of the platforms up there or on my email address, which is my complete name, eliasbochamp@hotmail.com. And that way, I will go ahead and send you all the information that you need to know and what the price would be. I wouldn't ask you to do it the way people are used to. They send gifts through the platforms. Some people might consider it safe, but I mean, I do have Cash App and Venmo attached to my X account and my TikTok accounts. So I wouldn't recommend sending gifts because you would be spending double the amount for no reason. And basically, I charge only $10 a letter with a $100 minimum purchase. For that, you will receive a certificate in the mail that tells you what your name means. And for example, let's say your name is Ann Smith. Then you have 9 letters in your name. The cost would be $100. Any additional letters after 10 letters would be $10 a letter. But if you only have 9 letters in your first and last name, then that means that the cost to you would be $100. If you have more than, let's say, 9 letters just in your first name, then it would be $100 just for your first name. Any additional letters, for example, if your last name is Smith and your first name is Catherine, then any additional letters would be $10. The cost wouldn't be $100. Let's say you have 13, then you have a $130 cost. Another thing is, let's say you have 11 letters in your first name. If you have 11 letters on your first name, I don't know, that must be a really long first name. But that could easily just be the cost of $100. I won't charge an additional, for additional letters after 10 on the first name, there wouldn't be any additional cost. That would just, you want to know what those are, I can give those to you also. For example, if you want to know some of Trump's lucky number, for example, 22, 20, 6, 13, and then also 17. Those are some of Donald Trump's lucky number. And I wouldn't be shocked if I looked around maybe which of his children were maybe born on the 17th or the 22 or the 20th, what his birth date is, the sum of all those numbers on his last name. So again, it goes into a lot more detail than I'm able to give you on here, since there might be additional people maybe logging on, maybe not. Let's see here. Nothing here, nothing here. Yep, no one there. Here we go. see if you're able to see this here. You see my email address up there. And you see the different platforms right here. So anywhere where you look me up, you're gonna find me with my full name, Elias Beauchamp. Don't forget to follow me on X. Please subscribe to my channel on YouTube for additional content. Soon I'll be uploading a lot more videos, a lot more content, especially for my channel for the cruel reality, and additional content on TikTok now. Some of these platforms are very good at censoring content and censoring videos. But it's what it is. Let me ask my assistant, am I live on TikTok? Okay, good, 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 good. I'm doing this through a new program, and I'm still trying to figure the whole live streaming thing. So from today on, I'm going to be going live pretty much every day at different times of the day. A couple times during the day will be your name, your destiny. And other times it might be politics, religion, world events, and a little bit of everything. This will be everything for today. You guys have a good night. Maybe I might log on later.